welcome to this week's episode. I wanted to start this episode here because today is the 8th of May 2025 and it is 80 years since the Second World War officially ended. And we're here on the beach because in France this is a public holiday and we came here to celebrate the end of that war and the end of the German Nazi regime. And especially we're celebrating that we can be free to move around France as Germans, live here, spend time here, have encounters here, and also have encounters, for example, with our Polish friends, our workaways who are with us here at the beach today. And we're just celebrating that all of this is possible, which is so cool, and actually also something we hope for in the future, that our house is a place for encounter of people from different countries, different cultures, and so on. Yeah. So in this episode, we're gonna look at our plans for the future and especially what we hope to achieve before we leave France for Germany in August. While you watch it, I'll go into the water. See you later. So last week we removed that pile of stones, and this week it's onto that pile of stones. Our workaways did start in the weekend, even though they didn't have to, but they really wanted to. And now I'm gonna continue. And while I'm doing that, I'm watched by one of the cows. The cows, have gotten used to us and are now chilling just next to our house. It's really nice. So while I'm working, the cows are getting closer and closer and closer. Now all 4 of them have gathered here to watch me work. So that was Monday, and I did that with the stones mostly because we still hadn't had the plumber there. And then I stopped when the plumber came and we could continue work on the bathroom. Still some stones to get out, but I'll leave that for next week. The next thing we did was to continue work in the bathroom, and I'm gonna show you. The plumber, I looked at the old pipes and we decided that the pipes for the toilets are okay, but the pipe that goes out of the house is too small, so we have to do that completely new. And what that means is, I will try to finish this small bathroom as quickly as possible. And Tina is tiling and has done so a little bit this week. Not so much because we have so much other things going on. And we'll try to get this bathroom ready as soon as possible because we need a second bathroom. And then here we come into the, I have to be careful, the head, into the future second bathroom down here, which will have a shower in that corner and then a sink here and then a toilet in that corner where there is a toilet, but you get there from there now. In the future we will get there from here. And we can only remove that toilet over there when the other smaller bathroom is ready, because otherwise we'll only have one bathroom and one toilet, and that's just not really an option with so many people. The plumber was a really nice guy. He's a friend of a guy I play tennis with. So it's really cool to get more and more connected to people in this region. And then if you have a question, like, does somebody know a plumber? And you find somebody. And our experience is that most of the people here have more than enough work. So they're not so keen on actually doing the work, but they're helpful, and they come by and have a look in the evening and then help us give a little bit of advice. And often it's also, we think, let's do it this way, and then they say, yeah, that's a good idea, and that already is such a big help. Yeah, so that's what's going on down here. And then the other thing we did this week was a little bit of work at the pool, but I decided I'm gonna include that in next week's episode, because then we're really attacking the pool and gonna do a lot of work. Actually, in the small bathroom, we now have light, which is cool. So he made the electricity completely new. You can see up there, it's still a preliminary setup because we're gonna put in a ceiling here, but we have already the socket and turn on and off the light, which is cool. And while he was doing that, he felt so sorry for us that we don't have light, proper light in the kitchen, which isn't such a big deal because it's only in the morning that it's dark, that he installed some lighting. So we're gonna put lights in here, but decide carefully where and why and how and so on next week when one of our co-owners is here. And then we're probably gonna use switches that work via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So that's why we haven't done the lighting yet. So what he did was he found these sockets that you can remote control. And so he made a socket up there and a light there. And then we have a remote that I can't find right now, because yeah, that's how it is with remotes. And that's why it's not a good idea in the long term to have it like that. But anyway, so now we have light in the kitchen as well. Yeah, and that's pretty much all we did this week. Something we also did this week was to, whenever it's dry and we have the baby on us anyway, cut the grass. Because cutting the grass with a lawnmower is something you can do when the baby is on you. She sleeps very well to that sound, apparently, yeah. And while talking of cutting the grass, I also cut my wife's hair in between. So now let's get on to all the things we want to do before leaving in summer. And the main goal, I guess, for us until the summer is to have the house in a state where we can rent it out to friends or friends of friends at a low price, or people on YouTube. So that we can gain experiences, because it's clear that this house is not in a state where you can like professionally rent it out yet. Anyway, to rent it out, even if it's just friends, we want the bathrooms down there to be finished. So that's one priority. We want the pool to be finished and usable. So that's the next priority. And then we want to concentrate on the rooms upstairs, which are used right now by our kids, and that's why we couldn't work on them. And they're quite okay, but they're not really nice, especially because they have very old floors. And so one thing we want to do is to put in new floors in these rooms, which is hopefully not gonna take too long. and also paint the ceilings white. Then, until summer, there's a lot of small things that we have to do concerning projects that we already did but didn't finish. So, like, for example, in this little hallway here, the walls aren't closed and the floor isn't done yet. Or in this bathroom, we still need to install the ventilation. Or in our room, for example, we still need to make these walls nice. We've done that back there, but not here yet. And then we have to finish the woodwork on the ceiling as well, like make some skirting around here and so on. So that's quite a lot of small things that aren't necessary to use the rooms, but it would be nice to finish them to a state where you can really give them to another person and say, hey, you can use this house now. I think that's about it. What we won't do, what we'll keep for later is this room. Just gonna turn on the light. She's not happy anymore. I have to stop soon. This room we won't start. We'll just keep it as storage space, and then maybe in the autumn when I return to work here, or however we do it, we'll see how that works out. So we won't be able to do that. And the same with the room underneath, which is the workshop. We'll also do that later. And something we really wanted to have done this year, but aren't gonna be able to, is to build the big terrace out here that is supposed to go around all of this area and all around the house. And the plan is in the long term to have a veranda that goes the whole length of the house, and then to move the winter garden partly in front of the kitchen, so that door leads into the winter garden. But we can't start that project really because this is where the sewage system will start, and then it will run here, and then they need some space over there to put stuff on the ground. We're gonna discuss all of that this afternoon actually, when the guy comes who will do these kind of works, but it's already clear that he will not be finished by end of June probably, and then there won't be enough time for us to like close everything, build the veranda, build the solar roof that we want to do here, and build the winter garden. So instead what we're probably gonna do is take some of the wood that we have for the veranda and make like a structure that we can lay down here, maybe with some stones underneath, and we can use this as a terrace for now. And then once all the work is finished, we'll build a proper veranda. Yeah, so that's what we have planned. Bathrooms, rooms upstairs, and the pool basically. And maybe a little bit of work in the garden as well to make it nicer for campers and so on, but it's already pretty nice. That was it from the two of us here, and let's go back to the beach and see how it's going there. Okay, I gotta admit, the water is still pretty cold, but on a sunny day like today, it's still super nice. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll continue having a nice day on the beach, and let's just hope that all the wars that are going on at the moment, and there's more than enough, will find an end, and we can all live in peace together and enjoy beaches instead of building bunkers and so on. I hope you have a good week. See you next Sunday. Bye bye.